My name is Mary Finks, and I've been part of Hospice at Yankee Valley since 2002. This was a patient that I had seen many times. He was my own patient, in fact, so I'd seen him a lot of times, and he was not much older than I am, so he was in his late 50s to early 60s when he was dying of lung cancer, and he was the most high energy person. He was high energy as he lived his life, and guess what? As he was leaving this world, he was still high energy, and he would walk and walk and walk and pace and pace and pace. He was so anxious. It didn't matter what we did, what we tried. We had a difficult time getting him to relax and to let go, to let be with what was happening. I went out one night, and it was shortly before he died, and he was so weak, there was no way he could walk. But he kept trying to get up out of bed, kept getting up out of bed, and he was sitting on the edge of the bed, and I was kneeling in front of him, and I knew him. I knew him from music with different churches, and I put my hands on his knees, and I said, "What is wrong? What is the matter?" And he looked at me straight into my eyes, and he said, "Mary, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing." And I don't know what made me say what I said, but I looked right at him and I said, "I think you're supposed to be showing us how to lay down and die." And he looked at me, and he just kind of shook his head, and he got into bed, and he never got out again. That has always stayed with me. Where did that come from? Where did that thought come into my head to say to this man, "I think you're supposed to show me how, or show us how"? Those things that come to you at a time like that, where do they come from? I think God gives it to us. A lot of hospice nurses will tell you it's not just a job, it's a calling. You have to have a heart for caring for people, and you have to accept death into your life. You have to look at your own mortality as well as everyone around you. And so it can be a difficult change when you come to hospice care. But all in all, when you really grab hospice and put it into your heart and into your life, it's a very easy thing to do, to care for people at the end of life. I think that we're called to care for each other our whole lives, and the end of life is just as important as the beginning of life.